Hey y'all, out here at Steve Holcomb Pro Auto Custom Interiors, and he's got a 69 Camaro he's just finishing up. I think y'all are going to enjoy. Let me get the camera turned around and we'll take a quick look at it. What about that? 69 Camaro, I love it. It's been out here at Pro Auto for a little while, and it's, you know, it's just kind of got shuffled a little bit. The guy wasn't in that big of a hurry to get it back, but he's ready now, and I think he's going to be happy. I think he's going to be thinking that it was worth the time and the money, as I tell people. But just taking a quick walk around this, you can tell it's a high-end build. Got a great stance. Gotta love the wheels. They've sharpened the lines, taken the 69 gills out of it and put a more modern kind of intake, brake intake, cooler intake, something going on there. Bumpers are all tucked and fitting really nice. And of course, look at that top Holcomb's put on it. That's just absolutely beautiful. It's got modern door handles. You know, I love the pocket doors where you reach in there and a little rubber thing, you feel it with your fingers and you push on it and it opens the door. Well, these door handles have that on the back of them, and I think that's a very cool feature. Wheelwood brakes. Very high-end custom paint job. I love that orange and that silver with that white stripe around it. I think that wears it well. And then the wheels have been matched to that too. I like the chin spoiler. Chin spoiler kind of reminds me of a chin spoiler off a 70, like a second generation. And of course, the hidden headlights. Who doesn't like that about a Camaro? Probably a few more adjustments that they're going to make on the car when they take it back would be my guess, but rumor has it that they'll be bringing it back out again at Shades of the Past. I won't be there. I'll be at the LS Fest that weekend, but folks, if you're in the area, check this one out. Take a closer look at it. You can see Holcomb's work up close, but on top of that, you're not going to be walking past one really nice 69 Camaro. Steve, looks like you and the boys rocked another one.
Thank you, Scotty.
Man, I'll tell you, that dash, I know you've done some cool custom dashes, but that one's got to be up near the top, wouldn't you think?
Well, it's totally different than what the customer had really originally asked for.
Right.
When he come in here, I said, what do you want to do to the interior? And he said, well, I want to sort of keep it a 69 model theme, but updated. I said, okay. He said, but I want to change the gauges. I said, okay, cool. So he sent me those gauges, and I said, Brian, I said, you know that has nothing to do with a 69 Camaro look. And he started laughing. He's like, yeah, no. He said, just do what you want. So we did what we want.
That's the best. I'm telling you, folks, if you ever come to Pro Auto, just open up a checkbook and tell Steve to make it cool, because this is what you end up with. You used some braided material in this time, too.
Yeah, we tried a little bit of different stuff in it. Put a braided insert in the center of the seat, which will give it a more modern look. Of course, the Clayton machine trim and things like that, and
then
lights,
the console and around the door panels, that's all Clayton machine.
Yeah, and
I guess low car now, right?
It is low car, yeah, low car.
They bought them out.
Bought them out, yeah. It still goes under the name Clayton, but yeah, it belongs to low car now.
And then it's got the cool touch leather in it. And it's got a a light gray accent stitch.
It's actually a medium gray, and we put a medium gray insert material in the seat and in the center of the console, and it made the stitch match it. So it's actually a black and gray interior.
And it's like that material in the middle of the seat is like a textured material.
We
talked about that before. It's
right.
Something new you're using, but I like it. It works in certain applications.
Right.
And that console runs from the front all the way to the back.
It does. Yeah, when Brian said do whatever you want, I said, okay. I said, I'm going to cut out the, so I took and cut everything out all the way to the air conditioning unit, and then everything else is made, handmade, all the dash, console, you know, kick panels underneath the dash.
And it had an interior in it when it showed up.
It had an interior in it, yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them that we do that have an interior that, you know.
Yeah. Didn't quite hit the mark, and so here we are.
Yeah, I mean, a totally different interior on this car versus what he had. And he's got a high build car with a lot of modifications on it. Something you really need, when you build a car to that level, you really need, the interior will either put it over the top or
sink
make it, sink it, exactly.
Yeah.
Because the first thing you do is walk up and look and see what the interior looks like. If a car catches your eye, and then if the interior looks like crap, you just walk away from it.
And you did the convertible top too?
I did do the convertible top, yeah. And if you notice on this one right here, of course, I left off that centerpiece back here to make it look more like a modern style
convertible
top.
Yeah, no, that is cool. You don't, what is that? It's called a bead or something, right?
Yeah, it's Hidem strips, what it called, and you're supposed to put a staple across to that.
Right.
So we left all that off on this one to give it that more modern look instead of the old school look.
No, I think you nailed it. I absolutely do. We've been watching this one for a little while. It's been here, and I've been excited to see it. And all you showed me was the dash, and that was like, I got to see the rest of it. But I think you and the team really did a nice job.
Thank you. Yeah, Brian was very, very patient with us and gave us all the opportunity in the world and the time in the world to do what we wanted to do on the car. And I think he's getting excited now and want to get it back and debut it at the Shades of the Past.
Kept it simple back here.
It is. This car does have a pretty nice stereo in it with 2 subs in the back. We used the same material on the deck lid as we did the center of the console and some seats, and it fit in really nice and well. It's got a gray and black interior in the back of it too to match the interior, and clean and neat. Sometimes too much is too much, but nothing is not enough.
That's exactly right. Quick look up underneath the front here. Again, I see Ride Tech coilovers, got the tubular A-arms, all the high-end stuff. So not a bunch of panels and custom work under here, but again, I don't think there was any expense spared. Quick look up underneath the rear, very nice and clean up underneath here. I like that. It does nothing really totally over the top custom, just kind of clean and you know, straightened up. I noticed there that they have the Ride Tech coilovers on it. Can never go wrong there. But no, the underneath, it's a driver. You know, you can tell that the people that built this car built a very high-end car, but yet they're going to drive it. LS2 up under the hood, I like that. It's got the fast LSXR intake on it. I like what they did with the valve covers over the coil packs. I like how they paneled it in. I like the black accent under the hood and in the fenders there. No, just a very cool job. Kept it clean, simple, but it matches. It matches the rest of the build. And of course, big props when anybody takes the stripes and brings it all the way on the inside of the cowl and on the inside of the nose there, underneath the hood and all that. That is the correct way to do it, and that's a big tip on whether it was done right or not. And congratulations, time and effort. That's all in the details, guys, right? But no, I think it's very nice up under here. I think the whole car is nice, but this motor compartment, I like it exceptionally well. So there you go, from Steve Holcomb, Pro Auto Custom Interiors, a very cool 69 Camaro Convertible street machine. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, don't forget to visit ScottieDTV.com for more cool content and an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the logo at the end of this video.